How's it going, guys? As you guys know, most of you at least, this is my dog Calder. He's my little corgi. He's almost 1 years old, and he's my emotional support animal. And so that brings me to my topic of mental health and dogs specifically, and what they do for us in our minds and our bodies. Well, number one, um, he's my emotional support animal, so he's there for my anxiety and depression, and he helps a lot with that. I mean, look at him, he's a little cuddly boy. I love you too, buddy. I love you too. All right, I'll let you down. And so I had to write a paper about it in college, just like last week, I believe. And so there is a chemical in our brain called oxytocin, and dogs have it too, which is amazing. And that is essentially the love hormone, the love feeling, you know. And so I learned that when dogs look at us or see us, whatever, like especially when we get home, they haven't seen us in a bit, whatever, and we see them, we have that oxytocin being released in our brain, and that creates that love feeling. And they get it too, which is amazing that they feel the same way as us, that we love them to pieces and they love us right back. And so my dog jumps up and gives me hugs and stuff, and I'll try to give him kisses, and he's not super big on that, but eventually he'll kiss me back, you know. And so I think having an emotional support animal or just being around animals in general is great for your mental health, because of course the oxytocin and stuff, but it is there's been research done saying that it reduces stress as well. I think it was also blood pressure. Your blood pressure lowers and isn't so high. You know, if you're super stressed out and your heart's pumping and stuff, you have high blood pressure. Dogs can help with that too. I've actually been doing a lot of research into animal assisted therapy, and I'm thinking about maybe doing that. I got to get back to one of my buddies about it because he works at a hospital. But I plan on doing that, and maybe I can video in there as well and show you guys exactly how it goes, and see how Calder does, because I'm sure he loves that. He loves people, loves everyone. He gets upset when someone doesn't stop to pet him. So I think he would enjoy that too, getting all that attention and praise from people. And it would also help people, in the hospital as well. So animal assisted therapy deals with people with like physical disorders, like or physical ailments, and mental disorders. Sorry. So if someone's having depression, boom, like me, I'd be super happy to have a dog come visit me in the hospital. If someone's having issues with like a lost limb or whatever, and they're just not okay in the head, they're just having a hard day or hard week, whatever, dogs will help with their stress, and it'll relax them, and they release that oxytocin because who doesn't love dogs, and I think it's such an amazing concept that, we always say that's man's best friend, whatever, and we think just companionship, but it's much more than that. You can ask my best friend Will. He has two dogs, loves them to death, and I bet when he gets home from busting his ass at work, that's the first thing he wants to see when he comes in is his dogs jumping on him, loving on him, saying, "Hey, I miss you. I love you, Dad." Like that right there just melts my heart. And I think that if anyone's ever struggling with stuff, I wouldn't say go just adopt a dog because there's a lot of responsibility, but go be around a dog. If you have someone that owns a dog that's very friendly, because there's some dogs that are very protective of their owners and they just keep to themselves, I wouldn't go for that. But a dog like Calder, who's just super sweet and just loves everyone, that could really help you mentally, and just kind of let things go for a bit. In that moment right there, it's just about you and that dog connecting, and that's such a beautiful thing. I think they even when I was researching that, it was the same thing with babies. When someone gives birth and they're holding a baby, it doesn't have to be like right after birth or anything, but just holding a baby, it's the oxytocin being released. It's like I love this little thing, I want to care for it. And it's just amazing how the mind works with that stuff. And I'm just a big supporter of, animals in general. Cats are great too. I mean, not the ones that scratch the hell out of you or bite you for no damn reason. But those, those friendly animals that come up and they just want love and attention. I mean, I think we all want that too. We want to feel loved and we want to be attended to, No one wants to be just left alone, And so I'm a big advocate for especially emotional support animals, but just being around dogs in general or pets. Like I said, it reduces stress, releases oxytocin. You feel great, it's just an amazing thing, I don't have my textbook next to me or anything. I could read you the stats and everything. You can do your own research and stuff, but I think that's like the biggest reason I got my dog is to really help me mentally, and it is great. I come home, and he's the first thing I see, and he's so excited to see me, and that's just a wonderful feeling that there's something in this world that's waiting for me and looking for me and loves me unconditionally. I think we all need that in our lives sometimes, and he's such a good boy. He's just laying here next to me. Calder, you want to say bye to the fans? You want to say bye? He's such a sweet baby. Yes, you are. Well, thank you for watching, guys, and be here next week. I'll upload another video, and comment below if you want something specific, and I'll make it about it and teach you guys more about it. Or if you have any advice you want, I am 24. Not saying I've been around the block all over, but I've been through some stuff and experienced things that I could give you advice on, and I would hope I could help you with that. But thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week.